Alright, we finally won a roll against Sheriff Wally. Hand's not bad. Little mana light, but if we can get one more mana, then we start really churning out some cards. Really can't rely on Jace living in this format, although there seem to be less and less bolts nowadays. Now that Twin is going to be going, people have less reason to pack things like Path. Unless they're really utilizing it with like Snapcasters and stuff. It's not the most efficient removal spell. I mean, I'd be okay with my Jace getting Path. Getting it bolted is pretty unfortunate. Trading 2 sorcery speed mana, saying that there's less and less bolts, and then my opponent's playing bolt dot deck. Yeah. There's our other land and our other white. So things are looking up in those regards, at least. We get to go evoke Muldrifter into Seance, get the Muldrifter back to block, into Thirst, and try and win. There it is. Lightning Bolt. The iconic, the everlasting. Ooh, missed the land drop. Ooh, Dispel. I like where this game is heading. I like where this game is heading. Uh-oh. Come on, deck. Don't do me like that. A Spikoo. Pike, pike, pike. Down to 11. Looks like they're missing another land drop. But so are we. Wow, that's unfortunate. We could go Visions, Visions, Jace. Like, Visions, find a land to get with the second Visions. Play Jace off the 2 lands. If I hit the land straight up, I guess I just Thirst. Or I could just Thirst. But I think I want to save Thirst for last. Because I want to use it to discard combo pieces if that's what I end up drawing into. If that makes sense. In fact, if I hit a land here, I might just go Jace with Dispel up. Maybe. Depends on what else we hit. I don't know if Dispel is the most effective against a mana-screwed red opponent. Fencer. There's my land. And another Dispel. Actually don't think I want this Dispel, weirdly enough. I just need mana and combo pieces now. Bang. There's Leveler and Shoal, both of which I want. Well, I definitely want Leveler. Do I want Shoal? Is the question. Not really, because I'm playing Jace this turn, and then Seance. I'm not going to have anything to discard to it, so I guess not. I have a bunch of garbage creatures in my yard to Seance with, so that's something. So, like, I think I get back... No, I mean, I still get back Muldrifter first, but... I can get back Jace's after that, if I want to start blocking. will use Seance ability. Thank you. Trigger. Just need to find a Lab Maniac, and that should do it. Instead, we find 2 lands after missing land drops. Seems to be the way it goes. There's that second land that we were hoping to fade a little longer. White. Boros Charm? Usually it's green for Atarka's command. But white definitely has some powerful spells as well. Alright, we are at 3. I don't want any of these back anyway. Forgot to pop out my graveyard. There we go. So if they have another sorcery, I'm just dead. I guess I could Venser it. If it's like 3rd land Riftbolt hardcast, I can Venser it. But otherwise, we just have to hope that their last burn spell is an instant, so I can dispel it. Even then, we're kind of in trouble. Maybe I just lead with Venser on Sacred Foundry. So they can't get up to 3 mana. That doesn't really make any sense. No. Another Leveler. Not what we were looking for either. Fortunately. Have to play Cavern. Wizard. Pass the turn. If they don't do anything, then we get to Thirst and maybe win. And if they do something, then we'll have to hope that Venser Dispel is enough to stop it. Skullcrack. Alright, I'm going to dispel that so I can Thirst. I'm not sure why they just cast that. Straight up. Surely just upkeep it or hold it up until end step or something like that is better. Well, since I'm going to dispel it, maybe I should Thirst first, because if I hit D-Shoal Jace, I'd rather use that than the Dispel. No, I guess that's not true. I'd rather have the D-Shoal, because it can counter sorceries. So I'm just going to Dispel it. Plus they could go, you know, land Lava Spike, and I'm going to want this Venser. Land 4th Spike, I guess, is not the most likely continuation. But it could happen. And like I said, even if I hit the D-Shoal, I don't necessarily want to use it, so this makes sense. If my opponent ever gives me priority, that is. Come on, Sheriff Wally, where you at? There we go. Which spell? Dispel. Do I want to cast Scour? Because if I draw Lab Maniac, I want the cantrip. If I don't draw Lab Maniac, then I don't think it matters. Right? Well, since I still have a leveler, I could also scour into another cantrip, or mill Lab Maniac and then hit another cantrip, in which case I need to do this. I'll just do it. There's Lab Maniac, but we didn't hit the thingy. So I guess we just get nothing back. Because like I can get Lab Maniac back and cast Leveler, but then I can't draw a card. So I don't want any of these. And I just have to hope that Venser will be enough to survive. D-Shoal would be a nice draw as well. No. Jeez. Yeah, I mean... fingers crossed, you know? Will use Seance's ability. There goes my library. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I said, please don't kill me. Yes, yes, yes. Something that costs 2. Yes. Please be enough. Scoop, let me win. Tell me I won. Yes! Seance, Lab Maniac. Game! Alright, now we get to board in these fine fellows. Probably want some number of path, dispels, and archmage. Teferi's not that tempting. Muldrifter's real bad. I think we can shave the combo down a little since we're kind of the control now. In fact, let's go to 2 and 2. And Vendillion's also quite poor. How many is that? 63, you say? Well, that's too many. Just plain too many. Oh, it's very no good. Still like D-Shoals. Maybe Jace is no good. Shave a couple Jaces. Kind of hard to protect. I do like them using burn spells on creatures, though. All these paths. Seance is still value. I guess Venser's not very good. 4 mana is a lot. Not sure if there's like problematic permanents that my opponent would have. Besides like Lavamancer, which I need to path anyway. One more cut. I guess I'll just shave a Jace, since I don't know what else to cut. Let's do it. The wear on wear tear, or the tear, whichever one kills an enchantment, it costs 1. So D-Shoal for 1 still gets that. The only thing I need to D-Shoal for 2 for is like Skullcrack or Boros Charm or whatever the other excuse me, the ancillary color adds, which we saw white, but oftentimes they'll have white and green. Finally. This is not a keepable hand. This is, though. We win! A hard-fought battle.